Namaste, David.
Namaste. How are you, Vijaya? Adab, Satre, Kal Kem Cho. How are you doing today?
Very well, and all the better now that you're here talking immigration. So thank you for that. And David, what really is the LCA in the H1B process, and what do employers of the H1B really need to know about the Department of Labor compliance?
It's a great question, Vijaya. Thank you so much for asking. And actually, we're in the throngs of preparing employers and employees for the H-1B process. So we are rapidly approaching a window of opportunity for individuals to be able to register for this so-called H-1B lottery. But one of the really important parts of the preparing for this lottery is to do sort of a background check and to see, number one, whether or not the position is considered to be a specialty occupation. And employers will need to do, there's a precursor application once the lottery, once the company is successful in the lottery, and the individual, when they're told that they have won the lottery, they need to file a Form 9035. It's a labor condition application, not to be confused with a labor certification, which is for the green card. Okay, so it's a filing that is basically a declaration to the government that that the individual for the H-1B is being paid the federally mandated prevailing wage, and that the individual is not being treated differently than similarly situated U.S. workers. And what happened was the LCA came into the law back in the let's say it was back in 1991. And what happened was that employers are required to make postings at the place of business for 10 in 2 conspicuous locations for 10 business days to let the world know that the individual is being hired as an H-1B non-immigrant. And that also requires the employer to have what's called a public access file on their premises 1 day after that filing with the U.S. Department of Labor. So that's a really important precursor and something that employers need to know about. It's an employer responsibility. So that's associated with the whole H-1B process.
I see. Okay. Great to know that, David. Thank you for that. And immigration woes, visa served no's, and they're at hand where you are nationwide with offices in New York, New Jersey, Indiana, Florida, Canada, and India. That's the NPZ Law Group. Connect with them today at 201-670-0.